this way of framing things around these two mandates is really helpful, but it leaves out, or at least it minimizes, a really important theme biblically, which is the call to holiness. And this isn't just something which is sort of relatively important and for the people of God. I think everyone knows that to be the case. No one denies that we're called to be holy. But biblically speaking, it's not just a minor theme, right? It's a major theme in terms of our relationship to the world. You might even say the central theme. And it's not only the preponderance of text in both the Old and the New Testament which point to this, but the way in which it figures at the heart of some of the key themes, sort of big ideas or hinge text throughout the scripture. So for example, what some biblical scholars call the covenant formula, that language of you will be my people and I will be your God, which first occurs in Exodus. But then that phrase is used over 30 times throughout the Old Testament. And then it recurs in the New Testament and gloriously in Revelation 21, the promise that this is now accomplished. This language is intimately about holiness. It's about this special people that God forms for himself out of the world. And Paul makes that explicit in 2 Corinthians 6, where he juxtaposes this language, the covenant formula, with the call to come out from amongst them and be holy and be pure. So he kind of gives us a commentary on that. So in that covenant formula, we see the centrality of holiness in terms of our relationship to the world. I think you could make a case that when Jesus gives the new commandment to love each other as Christians as Jesus has loved us, which is to say laying down our lives one for another, which he calls a new commandment by which all the world will know that we're his disciples. Again, he's pointing to a quality of holiness, of godlikeness, that makes us look different, stand apart from the world around us. Or if you go to John 17, the high priestly prayer, another sort of hinge moment in the narrative of redemption in Scripture. As Jesus prepares to go to the cross, he prays for his disciples. And what does he pray? He prays for them to be protected from the world because they are in the world but not of it, and that they be set apart, they be holy as he sets himself apart. So that's a central idea in that prayer that he offers. So it seems inescapable that as we think about our calling in respect to the world, not only are we called to proclaim God's reign in the world and to manifest God's goodness through all our creative activities and all that we do in this world, the cultural mandate, not only are we called to manifest Christ and the gospel in the church by making disciples, by proclaiming the good news, by building up the church, evangelizing, discipleship, these activities. Those are both clearly mandates, they're both callings on God's people. But equally important, the people of God are called to look different, to be set apart from the world and set apart unto God. And so that's what I'm calling the third mandate, the holiness mandate, if you will.